Hey, I'm Walter Pierce with Levin Rinke Realty, and I wanted to introduce Steve Moorhead with McDonald Fleming Moorhead, and he also owns Clear Title. We do a ton of closings with Clear Title, and what I realized, Steve, is a lot of people get exceptions to their title, and they're not really sure why, but they've already signed so many papers they don't really read them. So we do try to go over them with you, and I know that their staff and most title people will say this is what your exceptions are, but can you tell us what those are and why they're even on the policy?
Sure, be happy to. You know, last time we talked about title insurance and what it insures. It insures someone's title. But it also has exceptions to the policy. And those exceptions are important because those are the things that are not being insured. So those things can range from your restrictions in your neighborhood or condo docks in a condominium, easements. Also, things like whether or not you have waterfront access to the property. So whatever is being insured can be excluded. So you got to be very careful. The devil's in the details when it comes to exceptions. Someone needs to read those to make sure you're getting what you think you're getting.
So I know that the lender, if there's a lender involved, will read those. And if there's not a lender involved, you still need to read them, or your realtor needs to tell you what's in there. And the title people will tell you what's in there, but a lot of people are they've already gone through so much negotiation and paperwork, this just seems like a last minute detail. So what if the bank's not reading them, what do they need to look for in those exceptions that's really going to matter?
Well, they need to have an understanding of them, you know, and it may be that they need to talk with someone, an attorney or a realtor who has a lot of experience, because someone has to read those things. You have to have an understanding of what it is in your subdivision that you can do. You know, what kind of assessments that can be imposed on you, whether it's a condominium or a homeowners association. So all of those things are impact the property. So,
all right, so title exceptions. Call Northwest Florida, Clear Title, Northwest Florida, and ask for Steve.